Hello everyone. How are you doing? It's been a while. I've been busy, but I'm here again today. Your doctor, Dr. Tinade. So today I'm talking about painful sexual intercourse in males. Initially, when I started talking about painful sexual intercourse, I said I'm going to make 4 or 5 videos on painful sexual intercourse. I've talked about painful sexual intercourse in females. So if you're watching my video for the first time, you can just go to my YouTube channel or my page on Facebook to check out my videos on painful sexual intercourse in males. Sorry, in females, not in males. We're just talking about painful sexual intercourse in males. So have you subscribed to my channel on YouTube? If you have not, please do. Dr. Tinade on sexually transmitted infections. I'm on Facebook, STI and Female Health Matters with Dr. Tinade. I have another page on Facebook, which is Dr. Tinade on females and adolescent health. So on TikTok and Instagram, just type my name, Ajani Tinade. Then my videos, they just pop. Please subscribe to my channel. Please follow my pages. So far there are 2. So let's get to the business of the day. Painful sexual intercourse in males. Causes of painful sexual intercourse in males. So the first one I'm going to talk about is what? Sexually transmitted infections. Under that umbrella, we have so many conditions, but I'm just going to give 2 examples. And the first one is herpes genitalis. That's the name of the condition. It's caused by a virus. It can actually infect both male and females, but so far we are talking about males today, so we just concentrate on that. And what do you see? You see these rashes. In some people, they contain water. In some, they don't. They can be itchy too in some people, but they are very painful. Very, very painful rashes. And you know, they are painful, and when people even start to itch, and the next thing they do is they start scratching the place, can just form all these small ulcers around. So when they have sex, they have pains. So instead of enjoying the sex, they are rather having pains. And the second one is Neisseria gonorrhoeae. Is a bacteria, and the condition that it causes is gonorrhea. And that one can cause serious burning during erection and ejaculation. And so I'm sure somebody will wonder, how do you know you're a female now? I've managed a lot of patients with those conditions because I'm a STI specialist. I treat patients with sexually transmitted infections a lot. So I've seen a lot of them. So those conditions can result into painful sexual intercourse in males. So the second one I'm going to talk about is circumcision. You know, some people don't believe in circumcision. So some tribes, they don't believe in circumcision. But what happens is when somebody is not circumcised, you know, there's this foreskin. In a way, it will not make the vagina, it will make the penis to be bigger. And there can be tightness when they want to have sex, can get stuck and like that. And the end result is just pains. And those things, they have solutions. So if you have any issue, you can contact me. Another one we're talking about is what we call that one curved penis. Curved, you know, penis. And that's when I was talking about females' private parts, and I was talking about that in some other videos. I was talking about different shapes, sizes, and like that. That's the same thing with males. So you have different sizes, shapes, and different, you know, like that, penis, like that. So for this, we have what we call curved penis, and that condition can cause serious pain during erection. So, you know, somebody want to have sex after penetration and like that, it can really be very painful for them, and instead of enjoying the sex will just be causing pains. So curved penis is one of the reasons for painful sexual intercourse in males. Then we can have some other conditions on the penis. There can be cysts, there can be things we call abscess. How do I explain that? Like maybe you see a pocket of like water, some of them can contain pus on somebody's penis, and that can actually result into painful sexual intercourse. Then apart from that, another thing I want to talk about, another cause, is this thing. When women are using family planning things like OCP, pills and like that, patches, when they get into the system, they get into the body will metabolize them, the body work on them and like that. Eventually what they produce, what you see that is available in the vagina, can be toxic to some people. So what I'm saying is that some people can be allergic to what is in that. If there's a female now using something hormonal, like just any family planning thing, and what is metabolized in our body is now toxic to the husband, I think that example can just explain what I'm talking about. Something we call allergy. So for that kind of man now, the person can now be very sensitive to that, can result into ulcer, sores, burning, rashes, and eventually what the end result will be is what? Painful sexual intercourse. Then apart from those birth control pills, substances, we have lubricants. People use lubricant during sex, maybe for dry vagina. That's another topic that we'll still talk about. Dry vagina, there are different reasons for that. Ideally, the vagina is not meant to be dry. It's meant to be wet, because we have so many glands there lubricating the place. That's how God made the vagina. But in some people, it's not like that because of different reasons. I'm going to talk about that in another video. So, but for this one we're talking about now, so when some people, when they use these lubricants, their partners can react to those lubricants, but the substances there can just be toxic to them, so they can come down with ulcers, burns, rashes, which will eventually lead to painful sexual intercourse. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is enlarged prostate. And you see that one, in fact, sometimes is painful sexual intercourse in males that is just like a kind of pointer to enlarged prostate. What I'm just trying to say is that somebody might come to the hospital with, oh, doctor, when I have sex, I have pains and like that. And by the time you're checking, you're not getting to know that, it's because the prostate is enlarged. So what I'm just trying to say is that if somebody's prostate is enlarged, that kind of person can have painful sexual intercourse. So we can just say that that is maybe one of the what we call 30 signs of enlarged prostate. So that's another reason why people have painful sexual intercourse. I'm going to talk about the other reasons in my next video. If you have any question, you can contact me on my business line. Check my page for that. And you can actually write me too on my Gmail, Dr. Tino Ade, talking about sexually transmitted infections. I will take that again, Dr. Tino Ade, talking about sexually transmitted infections. Till another time, bye.